Hi everyone, it's Killshot 999 This is Played It Live. We got the Bay, we got Vox, we got Arc. We always have a battle with these two teams. I get super stoked when they play. These rivalries are awesome. Before we get started, I know I sent out a message on Messenger. Also, we did a couple calls. I want to thank all of you guys for all the hard work you put in over the weekend with the portal. So, I'll just start out with, we had a select group of volunteers that devoted, when we started out Saturday morning, it was about a 7-hour call. So that's pretty crazy, right? 7-hour call, first portal test group. Let me give some shout outs real quick. Julia was there, Kel was there, Tammy was there, Valar, Jason, Karen. You guys are absolutely amazing. And not only did they go through 6 hours on a call with me while we were surfing it, they took all of that information and it started showing it to you guys so you guys could trade and just do some really cool stuff. This is just the beginning. This is the tip of the iceberg. This is our custom portal. It's going to have standings. It's going to have news. It's going to have maps. It's going to have heroes and villains. It's going to have a rule book. It's going to have so many things. Inventory. So we are just getting started with that, and I just have to tell you guys, I'm super proud. I can see the journey. We hit 2 years. We're working on our 3rd year in Play Dead Live. We got PvP, we got castle raids, we got Clash, faction wars, so many things. And I just wanted you guys to at least test it, to get a little bit of piece of it, because you guys have created this game and you've created this experience. So thank you. And let's get to a little bit of action, a little bit of excitement for tonight. As you guys know, we by request, I wasn't going to do a grenade bundle tonight, but several people asked me. I guess they thought it was March 1st and we had went to the next month, but because I'd gotten so many requests, we decided to put it up there. We got a lot of grenade bundles for sale tonight. So I see Craven Light. Thank you to all the portal experts. You guys all rocked. So big thank you from Craven Light. Also, I saw a couple more super chats there too. Deadly Dimes, good luck tonight to Vox and Arc. Dal picking up Pope's gear. And, of course, Valar. Hello, 999 Kills, Great Mods, channel members, PDL players, sponsors, box lovers, Burn Coin, everybody. And also want to, I want to say personally, my thoughts and prayers go out with all the people from Ukraine. Keep fighting. That's all I got to say to you guys. Keep on doing what you guys do. And we need more peace in the world. So absolutely. And on a side note to that, I do want to say just a quick story. You guys know I love crypto and have been a strong supporter, a miner of cryptocurrency for a long time. One of the really cool things was the Minister of Defense in the Ukraine actually posted a Bitcoin address, and they have raised over $10 million in cryptocurrency. So I know a lot of people, they're like, okay, cryptocurrency, it's a different way of payment. But how cool is that? And you guys know we got our own coin. We got our own Burn coin that's out there that is crypto. And Bitcoin is up about $8,000 today. Bitcoin is cranking. It's getting back up there. So cryptocurrency is looking good. As the portal develops, we'll work a little bit more with our Burn coin. Those of you that invested in Burn coin almost a year ago, hold on to your Burn coin. I see Gemstone as well, absolutely showing some support, showing some love for the entire world. So, boom. That's what we got, everybody. We got world events. We don't talk about world events too much. I don't get into religion. I don't get into politics. But certainly, to me, this is not politics and this is not religion. This is about the planet that we all share. And I will certainly pull for the underdog any day of the year. So let's get into tonight. Thank you, guys. All right. Tonight, I want to show you guys something really quickly. How about the standings for tonight? Standings for tonight, we've got Mir at 8-3. Mir is like, hey, we're back. We're back again. Mir is back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Mir at 8-3, 727 win percentage. But look at that point. Mir's like, we don't need to beat anybody by a lot of points. We're negative 700 points. And Mirror is still in first place with a negative point differential. That's the way you do it. You play close and you win. Now, in second place, I got to point this out because we go by win percentage. ARC is in second place, even though their point differential is the worst in the league. They are 4.44 win percentage. They're 4-5. In third place is VOX at 4.17 win percentage. They're 5-7. And Sly is right there in the pack as well. Sly's got a big game with Mirror. So tonight's game is for the second place standings. So this is a big, big game. This is the number 2 and number 3 teams. And then, of course, Wednesday night, we got another big one for you guys. Every game is a big game because we got about 5 or 6 more before we get to the playoffs. So I am jacked up tonight, man. I am super, super pumped. You guys can see next few games that we have in line. We've got VOX and ARC. So some of the road games, some of the home games are getting called up. ARC's finally got back-to-back games. They're like, yes, we've been on the road for a month. So VOX and ARC, then Mirror goes to Sly. So Sly gets a home game. Then Mirror goes to ARC. And then Sly and VOX play again. They just played last week. So they get another game on the road. So, it'll level itself out by the end of the season. All right. Show you guys. Let's get over to tonight's War Bundles. That's right. Tonight's War Bundle got a brand new ability for you guys. So I'm going to push through this, but I got to stop. And I promised you guys a bonus. So, yes, we did not have a swarm on Saturday night. So, in tonight's bundle, you probably already see up there some of the stuff you're getting, but that's not all right? So, let's go. Elixir, ASC, Elixir of Iron, 2 Trixies. Remember, tonight, pets have health, so a regular Trixie is not going to kill a Mythic Kang. If you juice it a little bit, it will. But pet health is going to become a bigger factor. Also giving you a couple Mighty Mikes in there. 5 post-battle pet revive, 2 Hexite, 2 Dyneema, 1 of each of your waxes. Go down to the red bundle. A lot of this is by request. Bio Red, Platinum Skins by request, Glyph of Havoc, Infernal Ruby, Onyx Skins for your upgrade. Red Pet Summon Skins. Thrill Smoke by request, Mag 7, Super 8. I heard a rumor you guys used a lot of Super 8s. Friday night in finishing out the Dark Asylum. So you might need a few more for Friday nights. And I'm going to give you 2 of each of your gels, red, silver, blue, and green. Go over to the gold bundle. Glyph of Valor, Bio Blue, Infernal Sapphire, Bionic Torso Scarlet. Wait till you can upgrade your ATT on the portal. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to start adding probably a little bit more resin restores. You're not going to get a lot, but you are going to get 1 resin store tonight, so you'll see them from time to time. But the Tunnel of Torment, you guys are going to die a lot in Tunnel of Torment starting Friday night. So just be ready, stock it up. And you guys are like, what do you mean die a lot? We already died a lot in Dark Asylum. Well, a lot more. So be ready. We've got Bionic Torso Onyx, Potion Quad XP, Bionic Torso Teal, Stellar Skins. And tonight, I don't know if we've ever done this, but I'm going to give you guys in the bonus a smoke pack, or a pack of smokes, you could call it. So in your smoke pack, how about 1 seal, 1 max seal, 1 healing seal, and 1 seal and thrill. So your bonus right there is 4. That's right, count them. 4 different smokes right there. Go over to the green bundle. Sapphire Torso, Pearl Torso, Prime Armor Skins we haven't seen in a while. Couple of Smelter Arrows by request. Arrowhead, Spider Silk, couple Pegasus, Bionic Torso Bronze, Energy Orb. Up top, we got Gold Summon Skins, Mythic Skins. You do get that PvP gem. That is your Ether Gem. It's D40 AP2. It's nice. And tonight, we got 2 pieces of gear for you guys. For those of you that love collecting your PvE gear, you pick a lot of this stuff up on Saturday night. Tonight, you are getting, look at the artwork on this. Nobody's seen this yet. Wow. Somebody wants to see what bracers look like? That is some crazy, crazy Venom bracers. So Venom bracers, you guys know, D80, H80, no one has them. So everybody tonight in this bundle, you're all getting a pair of those. And that's right, tonight is the most powerful damaging gear we have ever seen. And I can't wait to upload this into the portal. So Moonshot's probably going to beat me to it. He's probably going to be like, I'm not letting him access it till we get the new update. So don't upload this yet Here it is, everybody. This is the first piece of ether gear that you can actually level up. What can you do with this piece of gear? You should know. Not only is it the first time we've ever had a stat this high, it's also the first time you can level that stat up. So I got a feeling inventory is going to be Saturday and Sunday. I got a feeling I'm going to see some upgrades on this bad boy. So it's the first D200 that you can level up. It has 100 base. It has AP 60. And now I'm going to tell you about Mind Flay. And let me tell you guys, if you level up the health on this, you are making a big, big mistake. Level up the health on your health pieces and level up the damage on your damage pieces. All right, so let me tell you about Mind Flay. Everybody that collects a set of gear, all the way back from Duelist and Gladiator and Rival Gear, Warlord, Onslaught, Sinister, when you guys get a title, you get a permanent ability for your character. So it's not just about the gear. So when you're Grand Marshal, you get that Grand Marshal ability. When you're a Warlord, you get the Warlord ability. Now it is Bleed, it is Mend, it is Ignite, and for Sinister, it is Halt 1. So all of these are abilities that your character can use. Now, Freeze is not a permanent ability if you have gear that has Freeze on it. So there are players that get the title that'll always be able to Ignite 10. So what Mind Flay does, Mind Flay 1, it allows you to prevent the player of your choice, you do it on your turn, from using one of those abilities. Now, Mind Blast is not included in that because it's the same set. So for example, I have Mind Flay 1, and I can look at Craven and say, Craven, I use it on my turn. I'm going to Mind Flay 1 Craven, and I'm going to pick Halt. That means he cannot use his Halt ability. His Halt can be 1, 2, 3. So if Craven were to go into the Squid Grid, he's not going to have those extra Halt seconds. If I have Mind Flay 2, I can target Craven and say, Craven, you're not going to use your Halt or your Ignite. You guys, everybody understand how this works? It prevents you from using, it prevents that player from using their gifted ability so you can lock them down. It has to be done on your turn. It is an activated ability. You cannot use multiple activated abilities the same turn, even if they're gear abilities. So you can't Ignite, Mind Blast, and Mind Flay. Nope. You can use it whenever you want to use it, but it's got to be used on your turn. So if you want to Mind Flay somebody, you make it happen. All right, now, starting this weekend, I'm going to go back and put the previous titles in there for those of you that collected all the gear. We kind of put that off waiting on the portal, but Warlord gear will be upgraded. Grand Marshal will be upgraded. Cannot be prevented. It is flaying your mind. It is not damaging you. It is flaying you. So you just got flayed. Non-preventable, no damage. So it's going to be a pretty cool defensive mechanism You want to take somebody's halt away? You want to take somebody's mend ability away? So those of you getting it tonight, you will have Mind Flay 1. Our mind's blown, right? I get what you did. All right. I would not expect, this is so powerful, I would not expect more than 3 pieces of Mind Flay gear, much like Halt. Okay? So each one of these pieces are super, super rare and super important. I'd love the ability to Mind Flay somebody and take away their mend, their ignite, and their halt. It's pretty cool. Well, you know what? I do commend the group for the Bobby Flay jokes, because I thought this group would probably be like, hey, I got to go out and get flayed tonight. I thought it would be something different. I mean, I kind of know the way you guys work, so kudos to you guys for keeping it Bobby Flay PG-13. So, all right, let me show you the Bomber Bundle. Super Bomber Bundle. Again, I posted a little bit of a link tonight to remind you guys the power of these grenades. So take a look at the bottom row. All of these are, look, Nebulas might be a Friday night deal. Terminators could be your Faction Wars, Geddon Faction Wars, Kata, Carnage. So again, this is jam-packed. And then you got those 2 right in the middle. So just from a replenishment standpoint, 16 Nebulas, right? 12 Terminators. And I know more than a few of you guys used a lot of grenades the last couple weeks. 8 Geddons, 8 Cataclysms, 8 Carnage, 2 Lithium, 2 Rapture. So again, just as a reminder, I know people like preventable and there's a time and a place. But the one thing I want to remind you guys, a cadet is D75. A Carnage loaded is D220. So a Carnage loaded is almost 3 times stronger than a cadet. That's important to know. A Lithium is stronger than a Carnage, but there's just not a lot of Lithiums and Raptures out there. So do you want to use a Lithium on a fresh wall if you got a chance to win the game? Yes. But do you want to use a Lithium on a fresh wall when you know that Lithium's real ability is to finish off a wall and start a spark or put out a spark? That's the purpose of these utility grenades. So I know it's going to be panic mode. But yeah, if you're on the final turn, it doesn't matter when the wall is, and that's the strongest grenades you got, they can't stop it. Yes, you get points, because Raptures and Lithiums are both 250. About what, 15% stronger than a Carnage. But there's just not a lot of them. Rapture's real benefit is to start and hit that wall. Rapture is the first block, Lithium is the final block. But if you have neither, then a Carnage is definitely the direction you want to go. All right. We got regular bundles tonight. Valar, Trigger, Fly, Dimes, Dow, Cat, B-Dub, Crimson, Jim, J-Law, Moon, Craven, Jules, Ron, Samurai, Bones, Pope, Football Master, Busy Bee, Ray Jen, Tiny, and Kel. And we have an equally impressive bomber bundle list. Kel, give me the bomber bundles. It's a ton of bomber bundles. Now, you will not be seeing Mind Flay tonight, but you will be seeing Mind Flay Wednesday night for sure. All right, we'll check this out. Just a real quick question. On game night, when you guys are playing, who here gets a little bit of butterflies? Just a little bit. Like you're hyped up, you're ready to go out and play. Let me know. Give me a 999 if you do. There was no Mind Flay tonight because you don't have the gear. All right, Bombers. We got Valar, Trigger, Flyrod, Dimes, Dow, Cat, B-Dub, Bones, Jim, Football, Craven, the Deacon, Rajin, Tiny, and Samurai and Kel. Pay close attention because everybody on that list now has Raptures, now has Lithium, and has all the other firepower. So pay attention when you guys see these Bomber bundles because that's going to impact strategy. All right. So I need you guys to do me a favor. Tonight's starting lineup should be the only people typing at this point. I got J-Law, Cat, Ron, Trigger, Julia, Jim, Dow, Valar, Pope, Sheila, Busy, Football, Rajin, and Deacon. Give me your pre-match buffs right now. All right. So I did run about 5 minutes over from when I wanted to start, but certainly Mind Flay, the portal information, that's all super, super important. And plus, I didn't get a chance to stream and talk to you guys over the weekend. So just got to give you guys some insight in what is coming next. But captains, if you guys can do me a favor, just speed it up a little bit, rounds 1 and rounds 2, and we'll more than make up for me running a couple minutes over. All right, so I see Shaman. You can see Eli on Eclipse. We got Ron, Eli on the I-Ring. Busy going Wrath and Minister with the Eli. Trigger, Eli on the Mask of Malice. Eli on Evoke from J-Law. Football on the COC. Deacon, Eli on the I-Ring. Jim, Eli on the Ultra. Cosmic Craft, Valar is going to activate the Void. Cat, Rajin. Julia, Eli on Ashes. Dow, Alex, and the Ion. All right, good stuff, everybody. Let me give you tonight's starting lineup. It's going to be mixed up a little bit. Now, I do have to remind you that Ark is the home team, and they have chosen to go first. They're going to activate the boss net. They have chosen Squid. And the Void is activated as well. All right, good luck to both teams. Tonight's starting lineup is as follows as soon as I get a boss net set up. There we go. We've got, starting out in the Bomber position, we got Dow. And we got Dow and Pope splitting a Bomber as well. Make sure, Vox, you take note of that. Following Dow in the other Bomber position, we got Trigger. Oh, can I also, real quick, can I give a shout out to Diana C? Can I also give a shout out to Trigger's Army? And can I especially give a shout out to my man, Ranger Chris. This is his date night. Play Dead Live night is Ranger Chris date night. I heard dude gets like dressed, super, super sharp looking tonight. So Ranger Chris, I know you're listening, my man. So thank you for all you do and your loyal support to our group, to everybody, Kathy, Seth, everybody there with Trigger watches us loyally every time we play. Thank you so much for your support. All right. After Dow, we got Trigger. After Trigger, we got Gemstone. Gemstone in the tank position. Followed by another tank, up and coming J-Law the Wall. J-Law followed by Julia in the rover position. Julia followed woo, that was almost a tough slip of the tongue there. Julia followed by Father Ron. Try to say that. And that's going to get a ton of roars there. And then going last, and certainly not least, is Valar. Game over. And Valar will be followed by Cat. Valar is in the DZ. Cat is in the tank position. So flip-flopping it a little bit. All right, Dow, you're up first. And by the way, because Valar activated the Void, and it is a global effect, and Ark goes first, the portal is closed. It closes on Ark's turn because it is global. All right. Dow, your move. What you got? I'm going to give you 15 seconds. So Dow, Trigger, Jim, and J-Law, go ahead and start thinking about your moves. And Ron, if you want to use one of your 1,000 mitigations, I want to remind captains, type weights when you read it, not when I read it. Feels like a playoff environment tonight. JJ, everything is a test. Just tell me why Dal, who has the only move that you can't stop, takes the longest to get his move typed in. Come on, Dal. You had like a week, 1 week, to cut and paste this. Literally, your move should have been the only one. So, can't change based on what somebody else. There he goes. Just break it down into small sections. It probably saw you were trying to shit red gels, and it was like, nope, we're not allowing that to happen again. It's like your moves have been flagged. All right, there we go. Now we got it. First move, round 1. Cameo to Temple. All right, we'll make that happen. All right, Dow gets free move to the Temple. Boss to Main Street. We're 2 for 2. We are on a roll, everybody. All right, we're working. Going to steal. All right, whose boss are we stealing? J-Law. Okay, stealing J-Law, since J-Law's going second. So J-Law, you have no boss. And dropping a seal. And Ron says, but shot is too much. All right, so Dal trying to light up a straw man, and Ron has decided he doesn't want that straw man to be lit. So Red Psycho will break Dal's absorption. So cameo to the Temple, boss to Main Street, stealing J-Law's pet, dropping a seal, fires the shot to light the straw man. Ron plays Psycho, prevents it. Trigger, you are up. All right, trigger's going to go to the temple. Going to go boss to their chest. That's going to eat up the boss net. So boss in 1 will cap in 4. So Dow on Main Street, trigger on the other one. Gonna drop a seal, and looks like we got a little straw man battle going on. Trigger wants to try to light the straw man. Jim says, wait, they're gonna go gold psycho. We got psycho for psycho. Trigger also has absorption, breaks her absorption. Even though it's gold, breaks the absorption. All right, let's go from Trigger over to Jim. Jim, your move. All right. And so you guys know, Dow is a hunter or a sniper. So Dow used his legendary in order to trigger the activation, the ability. So he is not a tank. All right, Jim is going to go to the temple. Seal and Thrill. Going to send Boss over to their chest. And got a red straw man shot, Ron. So Boss in 1, we cap in 3. Ron says it hits. All right, so Arc lighting the first flame of the night. All right, let's go over to J-Law. J-Law heading over to the temple. Going to drop a seal. Going to summon Rod. And J-Law is going to go standard ammo blue gel. So seal, Rod, and blue gel. Blue gel is going to put out the first flame. All right, let's go to Julia. All right, Julia is going to summon Rod. Pet Repel. Move to the DZ. And light up the Straw Man. All right, give me 1 second. All right, everybody, I am back. So I want to, can you guys hear me okay? Coming through loud and clear? All right. I verified Dal does not have Cameo. So we're going to do two things. We're removing the seal because he should have been penalized for the movement, but the seal should not have happened. And I'm also going to give Ark a 5-point deduction because it is such an important move. So 5-point deduction. It's not a major deduction, but you guys got to keep up with items like that, especially in your inventory. So it's going to be -5 for Ark. Let's make sure that moves like that don't happen again, because I don't want to stop middle of the game and delay the game in order to verify. All right. So we should be good at this point. Dal's still in the temple. No change with that. He just wouldn't get the benefit of the smoke. And not a big deal. It happens. But it's a big deal. It's not a big deal, but I want to catch it before we get too far into the game. All right. So Julia moving to the DZ. Rod, Pet Repel, and shot at the Straw Man. And Ron says it hits, so we lit it back up. All right, let's go over to Ron. Ron, your move. And you guys know me. If it takes longer to get it right, we get it right. So everybody keep your focus. Let's move on. Let's have a good game. We got a lot of game left to play. All right, Father Ron, then Valar, and then Cat. Ron is going to summon Boss to their chest. All right, so Ron trying to get that Boss over there now that they've eaten Boss Net. then this boss from Ron is going to be in 1, we'll cap in 3. He's going to DZ portal. All right, Ron, summon boss, DZ portal, and blue gel putting out the fire again. All right, interesting stacking we got going on. We got party at the temple and a party at one of the DZs. All right, let's go from Ron over to Valar. We got Valar, and then we got Cat. Yep. Ron sealing as well. Thanks, Ron. All right, Valar's going to DZ portal. Heading over to the other side. Red K9, seal, and light a straw man. All right, so K9 is going to hit the wall, and Valar, this is important. That's fine. That's fine. You can use the SP3. No issue with that. But the red K9 is going to hit the wall. It will keep hitting until she dismisses it or it's killed. So Valar, red K9 is going to jump on your wall here. It will take out a black block. At the beginning of every turn, I'm going to ask you if you want to leave it out or if you want to switch pets. That's up to you. So red K9, DZ portal, play a seal, light a straw man. And she goes steal Cat's boss. All right. Let's go over to Cat. Cat, your move. All right, so we got some abilities in play. We got some legendaries used. We got crazy battle going on with this straw man. DZs flipping around. Ark's like, we ain't going to fall for that first turn Ion. So Cat's like, well, yeah, I'll get you. I'll get you eventually. All right, Cat to the DZ. You can see she's already moving to the DZ. Rod and a seal. Wow. I don't think we've seen Rod played this many times in a while. Going to drop a seal. And the denim hits. And that puts out the flame. How about that? How about a pretty, other than, stopping and checking a few things, pretty fast moving round. So I'm going to give one blessing to Dal. I'm going to give one blessing to Trigger. DZs look pretty even. So DZs, we can go 0 to 0 because they neutralize each other. Straw Man, 0 to 0. People playing it pretty straight up. All right, let's go to round 2. I'm going to push you guys even faster this time. Dal. Word up. It's your turn. Sorry. That was a song by Cameo. I couldn't help myself. All right, I'm good for one of those every once in a while. All right, Dow's like, "Where's my seal smoke?" There you go. All right, Dow finally getting that seal smoke back. Red King to Main Street Boss and Red Gel to Strawman. All right, Dow playing Red King. Red King could be worth 50. All right, Seal Smoke, Red King, and Red Gel. Run. Red Gel. Ron says it hits. All right, let's go over to Trigger Happy. Trigger. You got a boss out, and it is your move. Vox must have like something cooking in the kitchen because I don't think Vox has ever played this fast. They're like, dude, we got some pies baking, and we need to be out of here tonight. So, all right, Red King to Ron's boss from Trigger. All right, Trigger playing Red King. Could be worth 50. Going to Fear Smoke Dow. And F4 Kata loaded to the wall. All right, Dow, you have been feared to here. And now those F4s come out. See why people don't bother too much in round one? It's going to be halted. All right, F4 Kata. Let's see what the wall looks like. All we've seen so far from a wall is K9. F4 Kata. Black block. It is a cataclysm. 25% of a green block, Trigger. Take note. F4 Kata. Got you a black block. And 25% of a green. 75% remaining. All right, let's go from Trigger over to Gemstone. Gemstone does have a boss out. So let's see what she has in store. All right, she's going to move into the temple that was just vacated by Dow. Good temple plays by Ark. Having somebody ready to rotate in. Going to play Red King to her boss. Jim's Red King could be worth another 50. And she's going to shoot another shot. Ron says, wait. Ron playing Gold Psycho. All right, Gold Psycho. It's going to hit Jim. Going to break her seal. Final Psycho of the game used by Vox. So Pet Repel. Red King. Red Gel is stopped. All right, let's go over to J-Law. J-Wall the Law Dog, I think is what she's calling herself. J-Wall the Law Dog. At the start of J-Law's turn, Rod goes over and takes that 75% green block. She's going to play Red King. to Ron's boss. All right, so we got a second red Kang. So we got 250s out there. And she's going to Fear Smoke Jim. All right, let's go from J-Law over to the Assassin. Julia, start of your turn. Rod goes down and takes a green block. So it looks like the walls are even. We got Julia, Ron, Valar, Cat, and then we got some subs coming in, and we got some Squid Grid. All right, going to summon Talon to put Dal back in the temple. Going to seal. And take a shot, Ron. It hits. All right, we got second straw man. All right, let's go from Julia over to Ron. Ron has a boss out. Great use by Julia of Talon. Very well played. Oh, Ron, come on. Ron's bringing out the Mythic. Mythic Kang to his boss. All right, so we know Mythic Kang worth 63 if it caps. So Ron with the MK. Okay. All right, Mythic Kang for Ron. Little pet repel and bring in a cadet. Team Arc. Cadet to put out a flame. It hits. All right, let's take one of the flames off the board. Let's go to Valar. Valar, your move. From the DZ. We got Valar and then we got Cat. Valar, do you want your K9? Well, just make your play. Here's the way it's going to work. All right, so K9 is going to hit. She's going to play Pet Repel. Going to send some dust over to Cat. and red gel to the straw man. So Ron, red K9 is going to get her half a green block. So that block is 50 green. Just going to stay out there. Just chipping away little by little. And Ron says the fire hits. So they got some walls working. They got some straw men working. And some DZ working. It is a double smoke. So Villar, we're going to give you the pet repel and not the dust. All right, Cat, your move. So Cat, you are not dusted. Start a Cat's move. Rod is going to go over, going to take down that green block. So Vox was about a half block lead. That's what she said, Craven. All right, Ion Julia out of the DZ. You find a good landing spot. There you go. We're going to put you down here by your flag. Give Ron a seal back. Ron's like, don't take my seal with you. Mythic Kang to Ron's boss. All right, so we got another Mythic Kang, so it could be another 63. So we got 63, a 63, a 50, and a 50. And then we got a 50 and a 50 over with Team Arc. So Arc's got 100, Fox got extra 126. So Ion, Mythic Kang. She is able to drop the Fear Smoke. Which is going to take Villar out of the DZ. Ion, Pet, dropping the smoke, and Denim. Denim's going to put out a flame. So one way or another, Vox just got their 75 in the DZ. So moving Julia out, moving Villar out, all in one turn. Pretty crazy move. And that's the end of the round. So we've got 1 blessing for Ark. 1 blessing for Vox. Vox getting 75 in DZ, Ark getting 0. Ark getting 5 points in the straw man, Vox getting 0. All right, let's get substitutes in. Who do we got coming in? All right, Busy coming in for Dow. So we should put her on the right side. Alex coming in as an extra DZ. All right, so we got Busy and Alex coming in. Who do we got coming in for Vox? All right, got several subs coming in at top of the lineup. I like it. All right, Deacon coming in for Trigger. So the temple is empty again. Football for J-Law and Ray Jen as an extra defender. All right, so we got a fresh set of substitutes, all new items, all new abilities, all new pets, all new. All right. So we got Busy coming in for Dow. Middle of the lineup stays the same. We've got Deacon coming in for Trigger. Football for J-Law. Ray Jen coming in bottom of the lineup. All right, so here's the way the order is going to work. It's going to be Busy, Eric, the Deacon, Jim, Father Football, Julia, Father Ron, Valar, Cat, the Pope, and Ray Jen. Again, Busy, Deacon, Jim, Football, Julia, Ron, Valar, Cat, the Pope, and Ray Jen. All right, Gemstone. Will Ark be playing the squid or killing the squid? All right, they're going to play the squid. All right, let's start it out. So at the start of the round, we got Team Ark capping a red Kang. Dow's boss is capping. So Ark getting the first flag of the night and about 50 bonus points. All right, Busy. Your move. Let's go. All right, Busy is going to move up to the temple. She's going to take Rejin's boss. Boss to Main Street. And F4 Trixie. I like the juice on the Trixies. So move to Temple. Take Rejin's boss. Play a boss. And putting the juice on the Trixies to make sure it's got enough to take down the Kangs. And they go double Tanner. Using all their Tanners to protect those two. All right, let's go over to the Deacon. We got Deacon and we got Jim. Busy playing boss in 3. We'll cap in 5. All right, Max Seal, Kang Duran's boss, S6 lithium loaded to the wall. All right, Kang and S6. Jim, anything with the S6 lithium? Jim says wait. Julia says wait. All right, now I'm going to add another Kang. So there's literally 5 Kangs surrounding this. So Deacon. Kang could be worth 45. All right. So Alex is playing the Glacier. I got weights, hits, Glacier. So I got weights and I got a Glacier, which is going to deduct half the damage from that. So I'm going with the first. And he did type a legendary. All right, so Deacon, that Glacier is going to freeze your grenade. It's going to deal half the damage. Lithium's a nice shot. Alex is going to lower it down to an S3 lithium. Going to give you blue block and blue block. So double blue block from the Deacon, even after the Glacier. Nice play by both. All right. Let's go from the Deacon over to Jim. Jim, start of your turn. Your Kang is going to cap. Second Kang. Your boss is going to cap. Second boss. 2 flags to 0. And somebody can block Buckaroo Banzai there, please. All right. Jim, the temple's, nobody's in the temple. So you can go to the temple or you can stay in the stairs. It's up to you. Okay. I mean, like I said, it's available. I didn't think you just wanted to sit outside and wait, but so going to the temple. Going to drop a seal. Red Blaze to Strawman. F5 Trixie to the 2 Mythic Kangs, Ron. All right, they're going to go double red blue. All right, Blaze hits. All right, so let me expand the flame. And I don't know why I'm putting rings on straw men. Sorry about that. Let's put the rings where they go. People are like, look at those straw men hula hooping. There we go. That looks much better. All right, red blaze to the straw man. Spread the blaze. All right, so we got red blue from football and gold blue from cat before the seal resolves. All right, red blue, first blue of the game for Vox. Gold blue, second blue of the game for Vox. They got 1 blue remaining. Gemstone, you are down to 70% health after the blue combination. All right, move to the temple, seal, red blaze, F5 Trixies, both denied. Got a Trixie battle going on. Let's go over to Father Football. We got Father Football, and then we got Julia, then Ron, Valar, Kat, Alex, and Rajin. All right, so Football's going to move. Now, he will move to the steps of the temple because the temple is occupied. So Football right here waiting. Turns into Father Football. Going to send yet another red Kang. I mean, this is a Kang party going on. So it could be another 50. So we got a 50, a 50, a 50, a 45, a 63, and a 63. It's going to drop a seal. and S6 Carnage loaded to the wall. Blue block, 75%. Red block, yet 25% of a red block remaining. So you got 3 1/4. So moves to the stairs, Father Football, Red Kang, Seal, S6 Carnage. Julia, you're up. All right. Julia's going to summon Boss over to their chest. All right, so Julia playing Boss in 3. We'll cap in 5. So 2 different strategies. Arc getting more chest, but Vox says we're going to make up for it with Kangs. So both teams playing it their own different way. Pretty cool to see some variety. Binds to Rejin. Rejin does not have any type of absorption. So Rejin is at 90% health. All right, and Julia going F5 Lithium. Now we saw Deacon with a half power Lithium because of Glacier. So this is going to be the best grenade hit we've seen so far. So we got 50% of a green wall. Green, blue, blue. Deacon got 2 blue, nerfed. Julia gets 3 blue and a 50. Should be double the shot of Deacon. Almost double. The green's not as powerful as the blue. So Arc with 1 big lithium shot, close on the walls. Still behind, but close. Good shots by both teams. All right, let's go to Father Ron. Now, Father Ron, at the start of your turn, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Kangs are going to cap. That is a 63. A 63. Three 50s. And a 45. So, just in Kangs, Vox just got the equivalent of a flag. They got about 300 points. So, it's the things you got to do to stay close. Ron is going to steal a boat. Captain Ron. All right, so Jim, the first one's going to damage. That's a 25% red block remaining. Do you want to prevent the red block, or do you want to allow him to take it? Arc. It hits. Okay. So Ron finishing off that red block. Not that one. That one. And next turn, it'll rebuild a block over on this side. Next round. Sorry, not next turn. All right, after Ron, we go to Villar. All right, Red Kang to Busy's boss. Most Kangs we've ever seen in a game, for sure. All right, Villar playing Red Kang. That could be worth 50. Gonna go Mirror Smoke to Regin. Next attack on Regin. Can't be prevented. And they're going to light up their third strawman. All right, so we got 3 strawmen, a Mirror Smoke, and a red gel. Cat, your move. I owe you a flag, Ron. All right, so let me get Ron's flag up there too. So we got 1 flag for Vox, and Trigger's boss fizzles out. And the boss net is gone. All right, Cat's going to steal a boat. All right, so this boat, 2 turns, 2 blocks. So next turn, Cat's boat will take 2. So Cat could take 2, Ron could rebuild 1. Got some crazy stuff going on in this game. All right, let's go over to the Pope. All right. Pope is going to take Father Ron to the squid grid. I'll also say that's some nice sportsmanship, because he certainly could have taken someone that had less halt than Ron. So Pope wants to have a battle of the priest. All right, Ron, you ready for the squid grid? Where you at, Ron? All right, can everybody refresh? All right, Ron, I'm going to give you your list. Ron says no. So Ron will have 4 seconds because he has 3 pieces of Sinister gear that still have halt. That will be replaced next week. One of them will be. So he has those 3. He's a Syndicate title, which gives him 4. So both Pope and Ron will have 4 bonus seconds. All right, Ron. Here are your 8 items, and they have to be in this order. So again, when I get to the end of it, you type whatever you got. And if anything's out of order, so you can go aggressive, you can go greedy, whatever. But once you make a mistake, it's over. All right, so Ron, first item is going to be a cloth mask, kind of like the ones everybody's wearing with the thing over your ear everybody wears for COVID. So it's like a COVID mask. So cloth mask. Number 2 item is going to be a pill bottle. So bottle of pills. Number 3 is a blue cross. Number 4, the squid. Number 5 is a mouse. Number 6, a bottle of champagne. Number 7 is a matchbox. And number 8 is a calendar. A cloth mask, pill bottle, blue cross, squid, mouse, champagne, matchbox, and calendar. And your timer starts now. 1 1,000. 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. You got 15 seconds. 14, 11, 9, 6, 3, 2, 1. Ron, I need an answer. All right. We're back. The match is swift. It's flipping over. Ron, give me your answer right now. I need you to hit the enter button. All right, Ron says 1. Okay, you know what? You are correct. Ron says 1. And I'll show you the grid. So 1, pill bottle was 5. Blue cross 6. Squid 3. Mouse 5. Champagne bottle 2. Matchbox 4. And calendar 2. Ron able to get 25 points. All right, so Pope's got to be thinking, hey, Ron got 25. Alex can get 2. He gets 50, 3. So if Pope gets 4 or 5, he can make up a little bit of points here, just like the squid grid. But again, they got to be in the right order so pressure will kick in. Alex, if you're ready to hear your 8, give me a 999. Alex will have 24 seconds. So I'll give him a 4-second countdown, and then we'll start his 20-second timer. All right. So Alex, you need to find a butterfly, a cat, a ping pong paddle, a staple remover, a squid, a light switch, turn the lights on and off, a dart, and a coat hanger. Again, butterfly, cat, ping pong paddle, staple remover, squid, light switch, dart, and coat hanger. They have to be in that order. Good luck. Your timer starts now. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 20 seconds. 19, 17, 14, 10. All right, time to start hurrying. 7, 5, 3, 1. All right, switch it over, Alex. Your time is up. All right, see what he's got. I need some numbers, and I need the enter button. He says 4515. And I'm going to tell you, he did get 4. So let me show you what he got. So we got a new squid grid leader, Alex, with 4. All right, so start from the top. Butterfly was 4. Cat sneaky over here, barely hiding, was a 5. Ping pong paddle was a tough one. Look at that, laying flat up there, number 1. Staple remover, blending in. Didn't get the squid. Squid up here, number 2. Light switch, number 3. A dart, number 2. And a coat hanger. Nonetheless, well done. Alex getting 100 points. So that is a 75-point advantage for Team Arc. Well done by both players. A lot of pressure on those squid grids. We certainly know that. But Ron, good job competing. Alex, great job. New squid leader. Will it hold on through the Max Awards? All right, Regine. Final move of round number 3. All right, Regine. Ace is Moxie, Pet Repel, Denim to Strawman. All right, so we're going to try to put out 2 flames. And they do. Moxie and Denim. And in a slight turn of events, Arc was losing some ground, but they did manage to get the blessing. So they captured the blessing. They captured a squid. Got a little bit of points with the fire. But Team Vox managed to get 25 off the DZ. So DZ, we got Vox with 25 more. Arc with 0. The Flames was up to 3, but it ended up being 5. But the blessing could have been huge. All right, let's go to Busy B, your move. All right. And Eric, at the start of your turn, you will be playing Shell Shocked. All right, Wrath, Standard Ammo, Red Gel. I don't think you meant to their wall. I think you meant because you can't shoot at a wall. So I think you meant Strawman, right? Okay. Busy, you okay? I mean, you're shooting at walls lately. Just make sure you're all right. Ron, you got a shot coming to a Strawman, and you got a Kang to Busy's boss. All right, both hit. So spreading the flame. And now we've got another Kang out. So we got a 50 and a 45 out for Arc. Remember those strawmen they lost earlier? They're trying to get some of them back. So it's not always getting them at one time. Arc may have a prolonged strategy. All right, so we got Boss out. We got 2 Kangs and Busy lighting the sky up. All right, Deacon. Give me 2 numbers. All right, he says 2 and 8. 2 and 8. Number 2. Deacon getting a block. Can he match double blocks? If he can, the crowd's going to go wild. Number 8 for the Deacon. Did he get it? No, he got the eel. Deacon. No. All right. Shell Shocked is over. Deacon, you are down to 50%. I'll show you guys the rest of them just so you can see them. 9 was the match. 8 was not. Oh, man, what if he would have picked 9 and gotten a natural match there? All right. Deke, might change your move. You're at 50%. All right, he's going to go. You can't. All right, he can't whiskey and M7. So, Deacon, you want a whiskey or you want to attack? I'll give you the option. Nope. You can either attack or you can drink that whiskey. All right, he says no M7. So he knows. He knows Ark is lurking. That is respect for your opponent right there. All right, Deacon going back full heal and playing boss to the other chest. All right, so Deacon playing boss in 6. I'm sorry, in 4. We'll cap in 6. All right, well done. All right, let's go from Deacon over to Gemstone. All right, where is Jim? We got Jim, and then we got Father Football. All right. Going to go Roxy, Max Spark, Ron, and a red gel. So, Ron, you got Pet Spread. Going to stick you in place. And a shot. Good, really good strategies tonight. Both teams are playing very, very solid. Very little opportunity tonight for coaching. So Jim putting the heat on with the shot because she knows they got no psychos. So Jim, or Father Football, preventing the shot. And Ron is using his boots of dancing, and that is a good play. You guys may remember the boots of dancing means he is immune to his first slow or his first stun effect. So the Max Spark, the first one, does not hit Ron. He is not immune to any future ones, but great move by Ron. and football will stop the shot. You guys are like, yeah, I should have made a dancing video now, right? However, the pet does spread it, so we're up to 3 flames. So as a recap, Jim playing Roxy. Spread the flame. Ron avoids the spark. And the red gel is prevented by Father Football. Great play by Jim to put the heat on. Great play by Football to stop it. Let's go from Jim over to Father Football. Yes. That ring should be on the other side. 3 rings for Arc, 2 for Vox. All right, Father Football. Going to put a second boss, so they're going to stack their bosses. All right, Scott. Eric in 4 with Cap in 6. We now have Football also in 4 with Cap in 6. So just in case you wanted to get cute, start going after their bosses, Football says you'll think twice. Going to send a max seal over to Regin. So Regin's still in the mirror smoke, but now he has a pet repel and he has a max seal. And just for good measure, Football's like, yeah, let me throw a blue Spark M7 Lithium with Ignite to the wall. Pope says I ain't having it. Ignite is stopped. All right, let's go over to the Assassin, Julia Muse. All right, Assassin, you're up. All right. Red Kang to Busy's boss. All right, so we got another Kang out there. So now we're starting to see some of Arc's Kangs. Let me just copy the one that's already down there. All right, so we got 3 Kangs on Busy's boss. There could be another 50. Little dust smoke to Cat. And S6 Carnage Ron. Julia, I think you got Ron's attention with the S6 Carnage. So the Deacon says, nope, I saw what the Pope did, and I can do it the same way. So Julia with the S6 loaded. Deacon is going to prevent it. All right. Good mitigation by both teams. Let's go from Julia over to Father Ron. Very, very good first half, everybody. Keep it up. We got Ron, Valar, Cat, the Pope, and Regin. And then we got halftime. And this has been really, really good gameplay tonight. Ron, start of your turn. Ron is going to... His boat is going to rebuild a blue block. All right. So Ron is going to play Fallacy to Villar. If Fallacy hits, now the problem, Ron, it ain't going to hit because she's got Pet Repel. So you do manage to get rid of her Pet Repel. Going to Fear Smoke Alex. We'll push Alex out of the DZ. And Cadet to Strawman, Jim. It hits. All right. It's going to take down a red flame. So Ron gets rid of Villar's Pet Repel, moves Alex out of the DZ, and shuts down a flame. All right, let's go from Ron over to Villar. Villar, your move. All right, Villar's going to move to the DZ. So slide over, Cat, and Regin. Make room for all of us. She's going to go Vines to Regin. And Vines is basically going to break Regin's seal. And it's going to get rid of the mirror smoke. And red gel to Strawman. All right, so mirror smoke is gone. Villar spreads the flame one, the one Ron just put out. Vines going to take Regin down to 80, but mirror smoke is gone. And let's go from Villar over to Cat. At the start of Cat's turn, she's going to take down 2 blocks. Is preventable if you choose. Jim, hits or prevent it. And to be honest, I I don't think you have a way to prevent it anyway. So I think it has to hit, right? I don't think you got any preventions in the game. Hits. All right. Cat taking down double red blocks. All right, she's going to go fallacy to Pope. Going to drop a pet repel. All right. Fallacy to Pope. Does it hit? All right, fallacy to Pope means he cannot attack with any flame damage. So no red gels and no flame grenades. Cadet to Strawman, going to put one of the flames out. Going to take the damage from Fallacy. Going to knock him down to 90. And Pope, your move. Good move by Cat, too. She figured, hey, I'm nerfed with Dust Smoke, and I got control of the DZ. All right. Pope is going to move to the DZ. Since he's not attacking, he can play the Fear Smoke as an attack. It will Fear Ron out of the DZ. And he can play Gold Blaze. It is a Blaze pet. Fallacy does not prevent pets. It does prevent your damaging attack. So very good move by the Pope as well. He gets Strawman. Sends Ron out of the DZ. So very good moves. All right. Regine, final move of the first half. Regine? All right. Give her 5 more seconds. All right. Regine's going to DZ Portal. Over here with Pope. Red Kang to Zach's boss. All right, so the Kangs got pretty even here. This is going to be very interesting. So we got another Red Kang. Could be another 50. And Cadet to Strawman going to take it down 1 flame. All right. Portal, Red Kang to Zach's boss, and then Cadet. 1 second. All right. So at the end of the round, we've got Vox still at 2 blessings, Arc up to 4 blessings. The DZ looks even money to me at 0-0. Strawman, 10 points for Arc, 0 for Vox. So not a huge Strawman difference. And let's get our second half substitutions. All right, see if we got our subs. We got Sheila coming in for Busy. Alex stays. Busy B, great job tonight. Other than the shooting the wall with the red gel. I saw that. I saw you. And I gotta check one more thing. All right. Valar, you have not played a basic pet besides K9. Is that correct? Ron, Io, Valar, 2 K9 attacks. So just give me a 999 if you understand what I'm doing. Confirm. K9 is still out. So I am removing the blue block for her 2 K9 attacks. And she still has the option of K9, but I did not deduct either one of the wall attacks. So just give me an acknowledgement so you know what I just did there. Okay, cool. And again, Valar, you can leave it out as long as you want. I forgot, but if you do replace it, just cast it and I'll remove K9. But you guys know K9 just... K9 just does his thing. All right. Trigger coming in for Eric. Great job tonight, Deacon. They got their eye on you, Eric, though. Eric comes in with lithiums, and you guys see they got a prevention lined up. All right, so Trigger coming in for Deacon, J-Law for football. Football, great job to you tonight, too, buddy. I am sorry, football, that Aaron Rodgers decided to go to the Commanders in Washington, but you're young. You'll get over it. So, yeah, sorry to give you that news. I'm joking, football. I'm joking. All right. Trigger coming in for Deacon. Pope staying in. Valar going back to DZ. Cat still with Dust and still at the tank. Jim going back to tank. Ron going back to DZ. Rajin is going to get his pet repel back because he stays in. I took it off when I thought he was going out. Rajan, Ron. Cat, J-Law, Trigger. Pope stays. Valar. Julia gets to go back to Rover. And Beasley. All right, looks like the lineups look pretty solid. So I'll give you guys the order and we'll kick off round 5. This is a close game. So pay close attention to what goes down, when things cap, everything. It all matters. All right, hold on 1 second. All right, hold tight 1 second. All right, just got to verify the map before we get started, because we're going to cap some things this round. So we got some bosses that are going to cap in 5, some are going to cap in 6. All right, so let's kick this thing off. Sheila, at the start of your turn, Ark just made the Kang game a little closer. So Busy's boss is going to cap, and I've got a 50, a 50, a 45, and a 45. No, a 50, a 50, and a 45. Sorry. So Ark had 2 Kangs previously. They were both 50s. If you're keeping score, there's a third 50. There's a fourth 50. And there's a 45. Kangs are pretty even. Six to 5, as a matter of fact. All right, we're going to go ahead and cap Ark's third flag of the night. So we got 3 flags to 1. All right, Shaman, let's kick off. Round number 5. All right, Shaman. Heading up to the temple. Gonna drop a max seal for, I'm assuming, herself. Gonna send Boss to Main Street. So Shaman putting a boss out there. Sheila playing boss in 5, will cap in 7. And Red Gel, she gonna send a little flame. 3 flames. All right, Trigger, you're back. Welcome back. All right, Trigger is going to head over to the temple. Gonna steal Valar's boss. Oh, see, Valar is being sneaky with K9. And Trigger's like, I ain't having it. Mythic Poe to Sheila's boss. Gonna steal a block. And then F5 Kata loaded to the wall. Sheila gonna eclipse. Boom, it's not there. So, Jim, we got an activation to get rid of the block. And then we're going to have a fresh block for the F5 Kata loaded. All right, so the wall hits. All right, Trigger, good move. 1-2 combination there. So she knew what she needed to do in order to reset that wall. All right, so let's go ahead and reset it to wall number 2. That means Vox now has at least a 200-point lead in wall damage. A lot of red blocks left for Arc and 1 full wall for Vox. All right, so let's get a block set up. And F5 Kata on wall number 2. Black block. Green block. She's testing it out with the cataclysms. All right, steals a pet. Mythic Pose avoided with the eclipse. Steals a block and throwing a mid-range grenade just to see how much damage it's going to do. All right, let's go from Trigger to Gemstone. She's going to send some dust over to J-Law. You'll move to the stairs of the temple. Going to send Stasis to J-Law. And Red Gel to Strawman. All right. A little bit of Dust to J-Law. Stasis to J-Law. And Red Gel. And it hits. All right, let's go from Jim over to J-Law. All right, she's going to go Temple. J-Law to the base of the temple. Going to unholy that Dust Smoke. Good move by J-Law, getting rid of that. F4 Kata, so we got another Kata shot. And we just saw Trigger bringing the F5 Kata. F4 Kata is going to give her a green block and 50% of a blue block. Vox chipping away. Nice move, J-Law. Let's go from J-Law over to Julia. Julia, start of your turn. She's going to cap. We got a 4th flag for Team Arc. All right, Julia's going to Euclid Cat. Sorry, I'm talking away. I'm talking away on the mute. All right. Julia Euclid's cat to Ellie. Red stasis to Ron. Torment trigger. I got all the moves there. You guys just couldn't hear it. And F4 Kata is going to be Euclid. It's going to knock it down to half. All right. So Valar's K9, we're going to move it up just a little bit. All right, we're going to finish that red block. 3 blocks still remaining for Team Arc. All right. So the Evoke cuts it in half. Actually, you know what? There was no damage to that red block. Back it up. Julia, you don't get that red block. You do get 75% of it, but you don't get the full red block. 25 red remaining. So Vox has 50% of the third blue block up there. Arc now has 25% of the red block. But the Evoke prevents the whole block from going down. All right, let's go from Julia over to Ron. Ron with his red stasis. J-Law's got a stasis. And Cat is a Ellie. All right, we got Ron, Valar, Cat, Alex, and Rajin. All right, so Ron is going to he can't cadet. All right. So Clyde is going to hit everybody. Except there's a problem. Pet repels. So although it seemed like a good move, Clyde happens first, okay? So Clyde is going to hit every player. It's going to check Julia's pet repel, breaks that. It's going to check Cat's pet repel. It's going to break that. So Cat will stay Euclid. It's going to check Ron's pet repel. So first thing's going to happen. Ron goes to stab Stasis to make room for the pet. Julia plays Gold Ellie. Gold Ellie will check Ron's pet repel. Ellie gets repelled, is out of play. Ron's pet repel goes away. That allows Ron to play stab on Stasis, okay? So I know it's confusing, but pay attention because we got to kind of back things out. So in order to play Clyde, Ron has to stab Stasis. So he stabs Stasis, Julia plays Gold Ellie. Ron has pet repel, it repels Gold Ellie. Ron's Stasis goes through, he kills Stasis. That allows him then to play Clyde. Clyde will check everybody's buffs. Gets rid of Julia's pet repel, also gets rid of Kat's pet repel, gets rid of Rejin's pet repel. Going to break Ron's seal, and he'll take a little bit of AP. Going to break Valar's seal. Going to get rid of Jim's pet repel. Is going to break Sheila's seal. Clyde is not going to kill J-Law's pet because it's an armor pin. So J-Law's pet stays. Kat stays as Ellie. And there's very little armor pin damage to each player. Not enough for me to worry about. It's going to be 3 to 4 per person. All right, so let's go from Ron to Valar. So we go Valar, then Kat, then Alex, then Rejin. All right, Valar is going to dismiss. You know, K9 was having fun over there, Valar. Like taking his fun out. All right, Ron. Valar's going to play Gold Blaze, Seal and Heal, and Red Gel. I think Valar wants her Seal and Heal back. All right, it hits. Valar going double. Light and a straw man. We got 6 straw men for Team Arc. They're setting them up. It's early. All right, we go from Valar to Kat, who is Ellie. And we're going to skip over to the Pope. Pretty timely Euclid. Good concept by Ron. Execution. We haven't seen Euclid that late in a game in a while, so Ron was ready with the Clyde. Unfortunately, the pet repel got him. But this game's super close. All right, they're going to go. Pope's going to play boss to their chest. All right, so Pope getting a boss out there. It will, playing in 5, will cap in 7. And he is going to slide down to grenade range. Oh boy, Ron. He's going S8. Pope is at Kata or Carnage. Hold on, Ron. Kata or Carnage. It's a Kara, which is like half Carnage, half Kata. All right. So, Ron, you got a Arc Spark S8 Cataclysm loaded. You saw some Katas when you guys took down your wall. All right, Reijin's going to intervene to grenade. Probably smart because got to use those mitigations. Good move by Reijin, shutting it down. Arc trying to get him off the table. All right, let's go to Reijin. And the final move of round number 5. All right, Reijin is going to DZ in the portal over by Valar. All right, it hits. All right, Rajin, Mythic Benny, Sheila's Boss, Thrill, and a Cadet to Strawman. All right, so Cadet's going to take out one of the fires. And Mythic Benny, we're going to see how that first one hits. Now, I can disclose she is in full floater gear. So, good gear. All right, Beasley, your boss was at 100. Mythic Benny, taking you down to 83%. Mythic Benny dealing 17%. All right, Mythic Benny stays out. Seal and Thrill. And Cadet. All right, that is the end of round number 5 and a good one. All right, we've got one blessing for Ark. We got one blessing. Vox getting back on the blessing table. Ark lit up some straw men that round. 80 points in straw man. The DZ, Vox 25, Ark 0. All right, so let's go to the Shaman. For round number 6. All right, she's going to blitz Mythic Benny. Now that is going to get rid of Benny. Also going to break Rajin's seal. Good point. Let's put that back. Put that back. So you get no blitz. Good call, Ron. All right, so no blitz. Vines to Ron. And Ron, you got an S8 Carnage to the wall. All right. And she does have to leave the temple. Yeah, I can give you a red tang. I mean, blitz is not a... Since you don't have a valid target. All right, she's not replacing a pet because her pet doesn't have a valid target. The only pet she can play is red tang. Now, whether or not it makes it different story. All right. So Red Tang instead of Mythic Benny. Vines to Ron. Ron, you were sitting at 90. All right, so let me recap. Sheila moves out of the temple to throw an S8 Carnage at the wall. She can't play Blitz, so she plays Red Tang. Red Tang could be worth 28. And the Carnage is prevented. All right, trigger. On Trigger's turn, Eric's boss caps. Now pay attention. Because Kat said she was playing Tang on Zach's boss, specifically. So Eric's boss caps first, which means Zach's boss fizzles out and the Kang fizzles out as well. But Eric's boss caps, giving Vox a second flag. All right. Trigger's going to go Seal and Thrill. Cadet to Strawman. All right, so they're going to get rid of one of the flames. We're down to 4 flames. So kind of a dual thing working. All right, because she doesn't have, she got Torment, so she's throwing a regular Cadet. So that's a good move, Trigger. Do something that you don't need to enrage on. Very nice. Also playing Kane. Now, Kane will only spread the flame, will not extinguish a flame. So she does get the damage from regular Kane, but no effect to the fires. So Seal and Thrill, Kane to the boss, and Cadet. So Kane going to hit Sheila's boss for another 15. Down to 68. All right, let's go from Trigger over to Gemstone. We got Jim, and then we got J-Law the Wall Law Dog. All right, she's going to go Torment to J-Law. Move into the Temple. All right, hold up. All right, so Jim is going to red gel the straw man. And she's going to put the bullseye on the wall. All right, so let me explain. The bullseye is not a random target you can put the bullseye on. The bullseye is the next hit on that specific target. So you hit that target, and then your line of sight stays on that target. You can't hit that target and then pick somebody else that wasn't just hit. So the bullseye is not a valid target. The next hit on that straw man would be 33% more. So Torment on J-Law, move to Temple, K9, and to light a fire. But you do get the K9 and you do get a silver spark. And you do get the 25% of the red block remaining. So you have 3 blocks and you have K9 out. All right, so let's go from Jim over to J-Law. So I know it's taking a little longer for some of these moves, but there's some very unique combinations tonight. So just bear with us. We're in for a good finish. Both teams playing hard. Good game, but certainly some very creative strategies. J-Law, you are tormented and your pet's still hanging out with you. All right, Torment cannot be peeled, as you guys know. But it doesn't have to be because she's not enraging. She's going to drop a heal and seal. And she is going to go down and hit Sheila's boss in the head with a evoke. I mean, I'm I'm not gonna lie. It's a D9 mace. I mean, it ain't been upgraded in about 2 years. So you might be the first person to ever go up and hit a pet with a D9 mace. It hits. So Sheila's boss was at 68. It's down to 62. You do 5% damage. All right. So no need to peel the Torment because you can't peel it unless it's final round. You do get the Heal and Seal. And you go up and hit. All right. Let's go from J Law over to Julia. All right. Summon Gold Nolan. Standard ammo red gel. It hits. So sending a flame over one more time. All right, let's go from Julia over to Ron. All right, going to go Kane to Sheila's Boss. Again, we've seen a Kane. It'll hit Sheila's Boss, but flame won't spread. Ron also going Heal and Seal. Get rid of those vines. Smart move. Don't want to take too much damage there. And, Ron is like going straight melee. Look at Ron. They're all converging. Ron taking the Sinister. Now, the Sinister is a melee weapon I can get behind. Jim, you got a Kane and you got a Sinister. All right, what are you evoking? All right. She's going to evoke the Cane, Ron, and evoke your Sinister. Double evoke. So the Cane hit. You're going to deal 7% from Cane. You saw the other one dealt 15. So, Ron, we're taking Sheila's Boss down to 55%. And then she's going to evoke the Sinister to cut that damage in half, which is going to take you from 55. Your Sinister would have been a 28% shot. Going to give you 14. So Sheila's Boss is sitting at 41% after the double evoke. Ron still able to do 21% in one attack. Very well done. All right, let's go from Ron over to Valar. We got like all Vox up in here. It's like Vox making a run. All right. Valar is going to be the first person in PDL history to build a straw man. You can fear. All right. So she's going to fear Rajin out. Put him over here where I can see him. Not that far, but all right, there you go. And she's going to light up the straw man. She just, Valar, nice combo shot. So we got 7 straw men lit for the first time in PDL history. Sans Valar. All right, Cat, your move. Straw man is the gift that keeps on giving. I don't know how many games I've seen team get destroyed by straw man, a team come back, control the game with straw man. Fox still in a close one, but they got to make it happen here. We got Cat, we got Alex, and we got Rajin, and then we got the starters. Cat going to go to their DZ. Silver Spark, Mythic Poe to Sheila's Boss. All right, let's get the Unholy Smoke so she can get rid of the dust. All right. Silver Spark, Mythic Poe to Sheila's Boss, F5 Cadet to Sheila's Boss as well. Hits. All right, we've got Silver Spark Mythic Poe. We saw Mythic Poe earlier. No. We saw Mythic Benny. Mythic Poe, unavoidable. Taking Sheila's Boss from 41% down to 16. And F5 Cadet, taking it from 16. The F5 is the difference. The boss is Sauce. Cat finishing the job that Vox started. All right, Pope, your move. Got Pope and Regin. All right, he's going to go Summon Red Rage with Ignite, Arc Smoke, and a Lithium loaded Ron. Huh? Is that boss on their fit? You're both, I think you're both saying the same thing. He has boss out. Yes, no Red Rage. No Fizzle. You are losing it. I'm just agreeing. You guys keep typing. I'm just going to go along with it. Ron, Arc Smoke, Lithium loaded to the wall. Right, I understand. Anybody else want to type it? Feel free. All right, so I'm assuming it hits because J-Law is going to evoke it. All right, they got 3 full red. Alex, Lithium is a nice thought, but after it's evoked, you get 40% of that wall. You got 60 red remaining. They nerfed the heck out of it. All right, let's go to Rejin. Rejin, final move of round 6, and then we're going to bring the starters back in. All right. Daryl, are you keeping inventory? Is Craven here? All right, Rejin's going to go to their DZ. Vines to Villar, Grizz to Villar, S6 Cadet to Strawman. All right. Vine's going to break Villar's seal. Grizz is going to Launcher to the other side of the map. And S6 Cadet to the Strawman. It's going to put one of the flames out. All right, that was a good move because you guys might not have realized it, but Cat just helped Vox get another 75. Now, go ahead, Jim. Okay. Now, I may not be a genius, but it's the second time that Ark has typed wait, wrong chat. So I'm going to ask that you guys might want to use a different word in chat because one time I get it, but twice it's use some different lingo because it's going to be a delay of game. To me, wait means wait. And if you guys type it in the wrong chat, we're going to penalize you for it. So, and let this kind of be a warning to all the teams that are out there. If you guys mistype it, I'm going to dock you for it because I'm waiting. So just make sure you have your chat set up correctly. All right. Because we want to keep the games going. And I'm getting a little out of sorts when I got to go back and figure out what you guys are doing. All right. Rejin to the DZ, Vines, Cadet to Strawman. At the end of the round, we've got Ark with 160 points. Now remember, Ark, you still got a Strawman, but one of them is extinguished. So you do manage to get 160. We're going to give Ark a 6th ring. We're going to give Vox a 4th ring. And let's get the starters back in. So Pope, great job to you. We'll take the Pope out. Regin. Good job to you getting those DZ points. And we're in round number 7. So round number 7. And I can tell you, this is pretty close, and you'll see why very shortly. So we got Dow, Trigger, Jim, J-Law, Julia, Ron, Villar, and Kat. And Sheila, good job to you too. We got to pull Sheila out. Great job to Sheila coming in. I was trying to leave Sheila in there. Sheila, I'm trying to get you in round 7. Get you some bonus action. All right, Dow. Sniper Dow, final move. Finish strong. Only one boss is still out, and that'll cap at the end of the game. It actually has been a very good game. So, you know, a few things I think people look back on. Some good combination moves. There was some pretty creative stuff. All things considered, pretty fast-moving game too. And Ron, you can just type wait when you read it, because I kind of know what's up in this round. All right, Ron. Dow's going to summon Dune to try to light that 7th straw man. And he's going to go S8 Kata loaded with Ignite to the wall. Gold blue from Trigger. Going to hit Dow, take Dow down to 80%. And Ron Dune hits. All right, Trigger, your move. Dune is going to hit. We're going to light a 7th straw man. Thank you, sir. All right, we got Orca to Sheila. Splash to straw man and Cadet to straw man. All right, looking at the lineup, I think they both hit, with the exception of there is no Sheila. So, Trigger, who would you like for your target? Sheila, you're getting hit. You're not even in the game. Like, Trigger literally just unleashed that killer well all the way over to Ark's bench. That's just cold. So give me a new target. All right, she's going to hit Jim instead, and it's going to break Jim's seal. And Orca's going to get rid of one flame, and the Cadet's going to get rid of the next flame. All right, let's go over to Jim. Jim, your move. We got Jim, J-Law, Julia, Ron, Valar, and Kat. Maxiel Dune, red gel to Strawman. All right, Ron, they're going right back at you. All right, J-Law going to prevent one of the two, so the Dune, and I guess we're going to light the other one. All right, let's go from Jim over to J-Law. We got J-Law, Julia, Ron, Valar, and Kat finishing it off tonight. All right, J-Law going to throw Torment over to Julia. Purple Sparks have no effect in the final round. And M7 Cadet. M7 Cadet's going to hit. That's a 50% blue wall. Going to finish off the blue, and we're going to give you another blue for the M7. Very nice. All right, let's go from J-Law over to Julia. Julia and Gold Nolan. So Julia tormented. She's going to dismiss Gold Nolan. She's like, heck with the wall. Uh-oh. Can we unhide Gemstone? Jim got hidden inadvertently. There you go. All right. Oh, you're right. Sorry. Yep. Okay. Now Julia's move makes more sense. However, can we Inventory team, can you guys not charge her for the M7? You don't need to put juice on a cadet if you're hitting the straw man. That's what threw me off. So, Jason, are you keeping inventory? Okay. Kel's keeping inventory. All right, thanks. Yep. All right, so no M7. They take out 2 flames. Now, Julia comes back, Ron, and she's going to dismiss, and she's going to relight those 2. Do they hit? All right. So we put them out, we put them right back. You guys can see how cool Straw Man is because it's a lot of back and forth to try. It's like tug of war. I'd probably say Straw Man is equivalent to tug of war. Ron, your final move of the night. We got Ron, Villar, and Cat. So imagine playing, trying to get chest, trying to get a temple, trying to get the DZ, trying to get walls, and then now you got this tug of war in the middle of the game. Pretty cool. I played a lot of PvP battlegrounds, and I have to tell you, the Bay is the coolest RPG battleground I've ever played. It is. There's nothing like it. Red Bang to their wall. Move to DZ. Torment Villar and Cadet to Strawman. Ron, which DZ are you going to go to? Oh, sorry, you said it. Their DZ. He typed it. All right, Ron, move into their DZ. Jim, you've got Red Bane and a Cadet to Strawman. Let's put some Torment over on Villar. All right, that Red Bane. And by the way, Jim did not get credit for the K9. When she played Dune, her K9 was dismissed. I never gave her the points for K9. So when you play that, it's assumed that it happens. Ron's going to go Red Bane to their wall. He is going to completely rebuild that wall. And in fact, it's 40%. Ron is actually rebuilding 20% of the next wall. So there's 80%. So Ron not only rebuilt it, but he got another block up on the board. Very nicely done. And he's also going to play Cadet Strawman, so the 7th one is going to go down. All right, let's go from Ron over to Villar. Villar, final move of the night for Team Arc. All right, Villar, your final move. There it is. Summon Talon. And she is going to summon Talon to move Dow to their DZ. And Red Gel to Strawman. Ron says wait. Cat's going to tank page 1 shot. And Cat, finish it up. This is a good one. We've got Arc with a few extra wall caps. Vox got some extra points in the middle of the game. Vox with a wall lead. Couple 100-point wall lead as well. All right, Orcus to Jim, going to splash a straw man, take one down, and then the shot's going to take down another one, and that, everybody, is where we leave it. All right, we got one blessing for Jim, one blessing for Trigger. Vox able to get another 25 from the DZ. I got to tell you, if there's a defensive team of the year, it's definitely Vox. We might add that as an award. Take a look at Strawman. Vox able to minimize the damage at the end. Not so bad at the end. Check this out. $40 points. 40 points at the end for Arc. 0 for Vox. They were able to cut it down to only 4. Even though they built the other one. So nice move. Not so bad at the end. All right. I am going to take a look. Looks like we've got Arc was able to get 5. Vox able to get 6. Alex did cap at the end, so Arc was able to get a 5th flag. And the blessings worked out pretty well for Arc, but also not too bad for Vox. Vox had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is going to get them down in the red, so some nice points there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking them down. They only had 2 blocks remaining. Arc able to get 7. So they are going to finish that wall. That's going to be huge. So we'll deduct 4. And then 1, 2, 3. Pretty significant difference there. Let's give Arc their first wall of the night. All right. Hey, great job to everybody. Give me a couple minutes. Let me get the totals. Certainly feels like Arc might have a slight advantage, but let's do the math here. It's close games, good games, so I'll be right back. All right, everybody, we are back, and I'll give you a quick recap. And there were a couple things tonight that really turned the corner. Ron says, thanks for the whipping. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a whipping, Ron. I think there were a couple moves that we'll go back and look at that certainly shifted the tide. Other thing is, this is the first time I can remember, I don't think Ark used a single blue. So that's kind of bizarre. But another thing happened is one of the few times we've ever seen a team get 0 points in a DZ. So some first tonight. First of all, I'll start with the Walls. The Walls, VOX got some momentum, and they were making some good headway, but then Ark went to the straw man, and VOX sort of had to take their attention off the Walls. That was a good ploy by Team Ark. It worked. Overall wall damage, VOX 500, Ark 325. So nice makeup there. Road team, that's a good way to sort of capture some points. Flags was a domination. What's funny is VOX got less flags, but they got more points with Kang. So the way the flags worked tonight, Ark able to get 5. They had a great ball strategy, 1,100 in flags. VOX only 350. They got the 2 cheapest ones. They weren't able to get that third one that starts giving you 250 a shot. That's a big difference and a lot of ground to make up. How are they going to make it up? Well, look at the DZ. 225, Team VOX, 0 for Ark. Huge makeup there. So if you look at Walls and DZ, well, that's almost enough to make it up. Squid, 100 points for Team Ark tonight. Alex was a star with the Squid. 25 for Team VOX. That's a 75-point difference. Then we got to the Tang-Kang game. VOX, 321, highest we've ever had in Kangs. Ark, with a late comeback with Kangs, managed to get 195. It looked bad for them early, but throughout the game, the big changing move in my mind was that Euclid in the middle of the game. And that allowed them to really get control of Strawman and get control of the Kangs. So overall, you take those totals. We got Team Ark tonight, 2,020 in a very low-scoring game. Team VOX, 1,421. So about a 600-point win. I wouldn't say it was a whipping, but certainly Ark with a very strong, convincing win at home. So back to the drawing board. Great game by both teams. I'm sure we're going to see these teams again. Awesome. That's the other thing. VOX threw a lot of cadets tonight, and I posted this over and over. I can't tell you, a cadet is 1/3 of what some of our other grenades are. Sometimes you just gotta throw them and run people out of cooldowns because you might not do enough damage with the cadets. Yeah, it's going to go through. Yeah, you put juice on it, but there's a huge difference between an M7 lithium and an M7 cadet. So great call out, Julie J. You got to bring the heat. And tonight, Ark just brought a little bit more of the heat. But VOX is super, kind of my overall opinion. Look, VOX is probably the best home team in the league. VOX is learning how to play with all these new players on the road. So I have not seen VOX quite click on the road yet, but they're definitely a powerhouse at home. So it takes practice on the road. Road strategies are completely different. Would you guys agree with that? That you got to play a totally different style on the road than you do at home? Yeah. So certainly, it takes some practice, but that's why we do the season. We're fighting for position. We're fighting for rankings. And a lot of times the season's going to come down to a team winning 1 or 2 road games. So that's how close the league is. VOX didn't get it done tonight. Ark did what they were supposed to do. I mean, Ark took care of their home field advantage. That's what you're supposed to do. Vox put up a good fight, but you try to steal one or two of those road games a season, and that's the difference between home field advantage. So, great job tonight, everybody. I will be off tomorrow night, and we will be back Wednesday night. I heard Mir is loading up the monster trucks, and they are driving straight to Sly for an epic, epic battle. Sly going back home. Mir, the #1 team, trying to get it done. Have a great night, everybody, and I will see you all Wednesday night. I'm sure I'll hear from a lot of you guys with upgrades, some other things tomorrow night. Great job. Talk to you soon. Peace.